Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Along with Hulk, we're excited to be here for opening day tip-off for us. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is out there with Murray. Then there's George. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Allen in at the 5. Outside Curry. And the layup falls.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Doncic against Curry. Pass to Daniels. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
He may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
To the inside, George. Excellent D there from Lively.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside for Irving. Back to Daniels. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The Warriors pull it in. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? 80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
George outside. Back to Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on
I know you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
Murray's checked in for the Warriors.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim.
Timeout. Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Start it.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Outside Murray. Pass to Curry. And here's Siakam. Murray scanning the floor. And the Warriors miss again. The Mavericks lead by 6 in 2024. Luka Doncic now won 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you do really believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Markkanen's checked in for the Mavericks. Towns, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
You often hear the phrase, frame definition of it.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to George. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question.
this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Dallas leading by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Siakam outside. Kick by Murray. On the wing, Curry. Clock at 6. They double team Curry. Back to Siakam. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9. A solid percentage so far. Daniels passes to Doncic. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Holmgren drops in the layup for 2.
They're inside throughout the half.
So it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Kyrie Irving, Thompson out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
We've seen Murray raise his game.
Here's Irving. Towns with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Brunson gets Murray. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, boards.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Murray, no good. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
You see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
The Warriors have got 2 or 3 shots to go in the second. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Mavericks making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for the Warriors. DeJounte Murray comes in for Beal. Murray finds Allen. Now Murray. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Murray looking around. Back to Siakam. They kick it out to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Brunson against Murray. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Siakam outside. Pass to Murray. Allen with a screen on Irving. Down low. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Holmgren. 3-on-3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time.
We haven't heard that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Runs it against Murray. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Allen in the high post. Levine feeling it out a bit. From the top of the key. And again, no good by Golden State. The Mavericks lead by 10. Left side Brunson. Irving against Murray. Great positioning on the putback. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Warriors trail by 12. Allen outside. Irving against Murray. Over Irving. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
From deep. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, huh?
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's foul. We got Jared Allen. Pascal Siakam out there with Paul George. And it's Murray. And it's Curry in at the point. Irving, no good. And so George will bring it up to the Warriors. Down by 15. So, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his football. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's George on the wing. Still without a bucket. They kick it out to Murray. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timeout, timeout. Calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. When you look back at the history of the league wars, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, yeah, that's a tremendous point. because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Irving. Holmgren with it. Doncic with it. He's covered by Curry. Fades and shoots. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Holmgren. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter. George outside. Fires in the triple.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. The Warriors pull it in. Murray from outside. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 5.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Pass to Irving. On the wing, Daniels. George defending. From deep, Holmgren. And he can't get that one.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Curry. Shot misses. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Golden State. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murray. Ivory grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Doncic against Curry. Beyond the arc. And Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Siakam outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Daniels. Doncic, a screen on George. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Back to Siakam. Murray passes to Allen. And here's George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Michael. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kyrie Irving. Jamal Murray is checked in for the Warriors. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway, and the shot goes in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the 3. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Doncic passes to Daniels. Count it. Good. Daniels has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead. They leap. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You're the beneficiary of a pass that good. You better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lauri Markkanen out there with Holmgren. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Siakam. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Siakam pulls down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Beal outside. Pass to Towns. Now here's Siakam. Brunson defending. Beal surveying the D. The three. Knocks down the triple. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Here's Irving. Here he goes. Towns with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Pass to Beal. Here's Towns. Puts up a three. He can't get down the fall.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Irving. Brunson finds Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
That one drops for him.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the hunt. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for marketing. Daniels comes in for Thompson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this league, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand, right?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Doncic against Curry. And a nice finish on the layup.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Doncic against Curry. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Doncic up top. He's covered by Curry. Doncic, good.
In his pace right now.
They kick it out to Murray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Irving with a deep three. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Allen. Now here's Curry. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry from way out there.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how powerful he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry.
Irving pass to Doncic. The 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist for Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 11. Allen outside. Back to Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No good with a layup. And there's the layup. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's George. And they pick up 2. Here's Daniels. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They're trying to make it a 3-point play.
Pascal Siakam. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The center, 6'10",
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months. Look at Wembanyama.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Sabonis. Avdia is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the point. And for the Wizards, we've got Holiday. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Anunoby. And there's Davis. And it's Lillard into the two. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And as Coach Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start? Who's going to come off the bench? Which groups work well together? It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Avdia can't hit. Now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, T.A.
Thanks very much. Brian Keith gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one, good.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all three levels on the floor.
Anunoby is screen on Monk. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. Avdia with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Fades back. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Monk outside. Fade away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Subbed in for Drew Holiday. Portland also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Morant in for Malik Monk. Now here's Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Stand on the ones. You had a chance to count Zion Williamson. I've heard you talk about him before. Something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see.
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No shot that time, not on target. Right with the defensive effort. To the middle. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. A stand after 11 seasons with this Bulls organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
They're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Washington. McDaniels comes in for OG and Lillard. You can see, and coach, you can feel Joe Morant's his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Green comes in for Anthony Davis. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now, here's McDaniel. Green with a screen for White. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing. Wembanyama against Williamson. Pass to Embiid. The shot comes out.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Suggs out there with Derek White. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Looming large on the interior. It'd be hard to deny.
Wembanyama down low. And Beats there. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Coach only 2 players above the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manu Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And here is Suggs after Michael Porter made the last 3-pointer. A fadeaway, and he gets it to go off the back of the rim. And it's 7 points for Victor Wembanyama. Suggs against Morant. Porzingis with the screen on Suggs. Got a hand on it.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard.
And Howell kicks to White. Wembanyama against Williamson. Love the confidence from Wembanyama. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Timeout.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
And the big timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Damian Lillard comes in for Suggs. Sabonis, he's checked in for Portland. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Michael Porter. Now here is Holiday, still without a basket. Wembanyama sets a screen for Davis. For Porzingis, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Trailblazers trail by 5. Monk outside. To Porzingis. Gilgeous Alexander against White. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous Alexander's got his first bucket in this one. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot to create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup, showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Off his leg, and they're setting to kick the ball for the Wizards. Ware's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for White. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. It's deflected. And here we go. Washington fast break. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Knocks down the rebound. And it's an 8-point Wizards lead. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that. And it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Now, here's McDaniel. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
On the wing, Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And that one is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Williamson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Lillard, right side. Over Morant. And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their run of defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our participant.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Washington Wizards.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Taking a peek now. And that is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They got Porzingis. Monk is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Porzingis can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Monk, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Porzingis against Anunoby. Now, here's Sabonis. T right on it. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Not on my watch.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. Tries the spin move. Here's Wembanyama. That misses off the back. Trailblazers trail by 6. Inside. Sabonis, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Holiday against Sabonis. Three from Wembanyama. It's good. Now he's shooting 6%.
When they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Wembanyama gets it to go.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And the Wizards making a change here. White's checked in. Lock at 6. Here's Lillard. And they pick up 2. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless. And you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Now here's Morant. Sabonis is screen on Lillard. Morant passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Really left alone that time. Porzingis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Davis looking for an opening. Lillard outside. And right away, the Magic with a three-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Wizards, Green comes in for Davis. And it's McDaniels in for OG Anunoby. Portland also making some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Michael Porter in for Avdia. Rams up and in on the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morant against Lillard. It's over Morant. And a great move from Lillard as he gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Morant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Shoots over White. Shot is good. The Wizards lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Morant. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Anthony Davis is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Holiday. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And they recover it. Porter finds Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Shoots over White. The shot by Monk is no good. Wizards leading by 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity up.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs, and Coach Greg Popovich, he did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Davis. Over Sabonis. And Davis gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 9.
How about the touch on that mid-range? That shot on automatic.
So for the Wizards, OG Anunoby's checked in for Green, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Derek White. And a switch here also for Portland. Avdia's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Anunoby, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7. Monk dishes to Williamson. Back to Monk. Williamson against McDaniel. Williamson, the pass to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to McDaniels. Davis against Sabonis. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They played a great fourth quarter defensive. Only 3 points. No Davis. After Zion Williamson missed from long range. McDaniels finds Suggs. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sabonis. Williamson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Williamson.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are bright.
And it's Brian Keefe calling time out. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Victor Wembanyama is checked in from again. And Lillard subbed in for Suggs. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Porzingis is checked in for Zion Williamson. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Michael Porter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Damian Lillard. In the corner, it's Monk. A three-pointer is right on target.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Lillard misses. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The shot by Monk is no good. Washington's going to the front corner for 1 time tonight. No foul. Reflects the pass. And he gets the limit. It's good. Lillard's got 19 points.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sabonis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis is screen on Anunoby. Pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Just too much deals that time. Sabonis wreaking havoc inside.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And trying to clean himself up.
don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Wembanyama finds Holiday. Monk against Lillard. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Portland's got fewer than half of their 3 pointers to go today. They're 4 for 9. Instead, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. Personally, I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Pass to Avdija. To Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. And that one hits back iron. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's tipped. Porzingis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to break contact, especially when he's in control.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
This guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Lillard with it, converted by Monk. And it's Lillard missing. The Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Monk the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Rebound, Washington. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight. And that one falls coming off of Davis' feed. Lillard's got 21.
Proof positive that Lillard is one. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Sabonis is screen on Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. It's Lillard. It drops.
Sometimes Lillard can just keep going and going.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 into the free throw.
First person at the 4 team fouls. Shooting for Portland, Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
Coming up big in the clutch. And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Wizards passing it around. Lillard the pass to Davis. No good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Screen by Porzingis. Top of the key. Rebound, Washington. Doing Holiday. So it's Washington who's straight by with the lead. He is hit with a victory on the lower three tonight.
Great game. I felt like gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Dane.
All right, D.O., thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome to 2K Sports' annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Turner.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less less intimidating under the hoop.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got LeBron James. Kevin Durant is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hero in at the 2-guard spot. And for Phoenix, we've got Paolo Banchero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Halliburton. Driving inside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking these guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Banchero. Banchero the screen. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Hero for three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Banchero against Gobert. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
Fox is checked in for Chicago. Tatum a screen on Durant. Banchero drives. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the long J.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's good.
Now here is James from the line. That shot off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Let him try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
For three, Booker. Rebound by the Bulls. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you can argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Clock is at 3. Yep, count it.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offense.
Timeout. Timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Phoenix. Garland comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the Bulls also making a change. Brown's checked in for Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
And he can't hit the second. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. He's got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot. So he can't just lay off of it. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
.136 left in the first. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You got to really hit Butler if you want to stop him. I mean, he's tough as nails and enjoys fighting through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find us.
And it's Tatum missing. Chicago trailing here. Durant finds James. James double teamed. Durant for three. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker, pass to Garland. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Over Adebayo. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Tatum against James. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Butler out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's James Harden. And it's Halliburton in at the small forward position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And here's Butler outside. Chicago with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Carroll's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Bulls. Heroes checked in. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Fox has got 6.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
And here's Halliburton. Ben Carroll the screen. Halliburton, pass to Ben Carroll. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The 6-footer. And that one's long. And so Garland will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing the Suns over summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "I always told me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that decision.
The 20 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to
timeout
fight around the rim.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Comes in for Darius Garland. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Fifth is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's James. Oh, LeBron across the rim.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have this time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
There's a screen. 20 feet out. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Outside Tatum. Goes up at the elbow. James with the rebound. Chicago leading. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bankero. Outside Booker. 1:25 left in the second. Outside for Halliburton. Chicago with a rebound. Hero on the wing. Shoots from the right block. That shot off. Good D by Şengün. Here's Booker. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his score.
Halliburton against Hero. And there's James from the arc. Man, can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Back to Tatum. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Hero. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. And Carroll outside. With 4 on the clock. And Carroll delivers inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the first half comes to an end. How's the game going here? Phoenix out in front, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Right off over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Wizards. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern. And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy.
Thanks, as always.
We saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Tyler Hero is out there with James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Durant in at the 4. And Carroll passes to Booker from behind the arc. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure. Well, Brad, you are an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Here's Hero. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Tatum. The Suns lead by 5. Pass to Booker. Tatum a screen on Hero. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Timeout. Called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. They've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 5th best, the Suns.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Here's Hero. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Booker. Pass to Banchero. And Hero comes to help. Inside. Now here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Got that one to go. Okay.
Tatum passes to Banchero. Off the mark there with a 3. Bulls trail by 6. Durant with it. James outside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
Outside Booker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Hero pass to James. Durant against Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
He don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Suns. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for Chicago. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Gobert. That misses. Got a chance to tie it. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Timeout. Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. You might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Tatum finds Booker. Phoenix with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. James. And that comes off the assist by Durant. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Outside Tatum. Outside Booker. 20 feet out. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. That's for here tonight. Albert with the steal. Takes the 3. Yes, Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 9 points now in the corner.
He's been much more assertive in the second half, getting to his spots, executing the reads.
Tatum against James. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. For 3, James. There, LeBron for 3.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Booker against Leonard. Outside Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hey, listen, let's sustain it now, and let's put our foot down with more discipline and more focus right now, okay? All right, stay down, communicate, and talk right now.
Reaching consistency. Billy Donovan likes what he's seeing out there. He doesn't want him to let up.
Yeah, he mentioned discipline. I think that's the key throughout this next stretch. Minimize mistakes.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Fox, that's good.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Banchero outside. Boy, clanks out one off the back iron and it falls.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pure from 3-point range.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances pulled by LeBron James.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Great look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Garland. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Banchero. Chicago with a rebound. James outside. Now Hero outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Good D by Şengün. The Suns trailing. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Phoenix making some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Şengün. Devin Booker comes in for Harden. And Halliburton is subbed in for Garland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Hero outside. Back to James to stop the run. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hero against Booker. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. And slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. Alvarez stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
James double team. Following Durant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot there.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it's a foul.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on them to keep his cool.
And Hero grabs the board. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Double team on James. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Hero. Leonard for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Alvarez got 5 rebounds tonight. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Tries the 9-footer. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And here on the screen. Deep 3. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Durant. Over Tatum. Durant showers off.
He really came close to leveling the score there.
Intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leading it. And Booker is made for these moments. What a big time.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Hero. And stolen by Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
James passes to Gobert. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. That one misses for Gobert. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your son.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard for 3. Money from deep.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This one was in the bout. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Anthony Edwards.
This past few months, and you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Joe Dumars. Jackson is out there with Brown. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. And for the Celtics, they've got Franz Wagner. LaMelo Ball is out there with Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Now, here's Dumars. Following the miss by Jokic. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
The Celtics have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Ball with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from me.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Jackson. After the made shot from Desmond Bane. Clock is at 3. From the arc. Jackson misses. Boston is on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good. Wagner.
Good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. And they get it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Oh, here's Edwards. Outside, Bane. They'll get on the triple. And something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decisions. It is that they realize they can help each other. It's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now, here's Mitchell. Cunningham outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, we're talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Trae Young, he's checked in for Ball. And opening day here for both of these teams. Full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Here's Jokic. Young outside. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his beauty.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Shoots from the elbow. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Connects from three-point range.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Mobley. Giannis, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Young looking around. Mitchell against Edwards. Wagner wide open. And there the Celtics with another basket.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Now Cunningham. Jackson a screen on Young. Misses off the right hand. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Evan Mobley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Young, and it's Ball, and it's Edey in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
I love that dish down low.
Pistons trail by 7. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Here's Young after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Edey. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it over Westbrook. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Powell.
Love seeing Cade zip back in transition and doing everything he can to convert on the break.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a switcher also for Detroit. Brown's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ball against Cunningham. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Celtics second.
I just love how this team attacked their opponents. You can see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Brown dishes to Cunningham. And he could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and has all the tools to be a very special player.
Edwards has come in for Russell Westbrook. Now the Mitchells checked in for the Pistons. Bain passes to Mobley. Edwards against Dumars. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Ball against Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. From about 19 feet. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Edwards with it. Edwards crashing in from outside.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's still going right around you.
And every year, Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Mobley the pass to Bain.
defended by Cunningham. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Cunningham looking it over. 2 minutes remaining in the outside Portis. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Celtics.
And that's the ball. They haven't been able to. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Edwards. 1:41 left here in the second. Wide open look for Payne. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Brown. Mobley with the block.
Well, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley, especially in versatile play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some changes in for the Celtics. Jokic comes in for Edey, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Ball. Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Giannis comes in for Dumars. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
And the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard, his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade can do and can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff, who wants to check in with his team and regroup. Others checked in for the Celtics. All comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Pistons, Jaren Jackson's checked in for Williams. And it's Dumars in for Cunningham. Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Dumars. Jackson kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pass to Edwards. And the rejection by Giannis. Shot game clock separated by 5. It's Brown on the wing. Edwards defending. Offensive rebound. Giannis a screen on Ball. To the paint. Giannis with the slam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. 1v3.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Now let's take a moment here. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Detroit, on to Jaquil. There with Jackson. Then there's Brown. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. Now here's Ball. Pass to Jokic. Outside Edwards. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Lots of factors into that, obviously. More three-pointers being taken and figuring out the map of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Now, here's Jokic. Still scoreless. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Pistons trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Pass to Dumars. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Wagner outside. Back to Ball. Shoots over Dumars. Rebounded by the Pistons. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and on just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now, Wagner following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Bain good on the 13-footer. Bain's got his 2nd basket.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
At the numbers for Edwards. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. He can play some good minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo was able to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Celtics. And Detroit with a change here, too. Cunningham's checked in. Ball gets that bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Floats it up for Giannis. Look out below.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Here's Jokic. No good with the lane.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Mitchell finds Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Mobley outside. Back to Wagner. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. Pistons trail by 4. There goes Giannis. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Edey's checked in for Jokic. Dort comes in for Franz
Find the
Wagner.
lane. Find the
And it's
lane.
Russell Westbrook in
One
for
shot.
Edwards. And then for Detroit, Portis comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Norman Powell subbed in for Mitchell. Free throw good. Giannis.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Giannis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. And Mobley throws it down.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
He's checked in. Robert Williams is checked in for Detroit. Jaylen Brown comes in for Cade Cunningham. Payne against Brown. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fearless athlete, Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
No good on the second free throw. Payne against Dumars. Here's Ball. Some solid defense from Brown. And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
Those are the kind of plays that you want to put on the canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pleasure playing basketball. We've got Eden. Anthony Edwards out there with Young. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell against Young. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're cooking. Brown the pass to Mitchell. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Detroit to take the lead. And Boston with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up for the rim. Hammers the lead through. Absolutely hammered it down. Williams, that's good.
That's where you want Williams putting it up. Foul line down.
Young against Mitchell. Payne kicks to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Move inside by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Some changes for Boston. Jokic has checked in for Edey. Wagner comes in for Mobley. And Ball subbed in for Young. Detroit also making some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Dumars in for Norman Powell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He loves what we're doing. He said, if you're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
He might have a moment to catch up with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. You can put very little weight on it. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously do a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Jackson gets it to go.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Jokic finds ball. He takes it in.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moment.
Checked in for Bobby Portis. Bailey against Brown. Outside Dumont. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. A shot. No good. That's the ball. Pulls it in the corner. That's the Kumbo. Pulls it in. I think the Kumbo's got rebound number 8 now. And so it's Bailey with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dallas with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Ball against Dumont. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kumbo, a screen on ball. There's the line. Kumbo.
I've seen that there. Huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the time. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to ball. After the screen for ball. Now, here's Bobby. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. It's full.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Antetokounmpo abilities to do more.
And they have a foul to kill.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's ball. For him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them the lead. And Celtics Boston starting by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...